everyone, welcome to my channel Sharmilian. I wish you all a happy and prosperous Diwali. With all that happy note, I am going to show you how to make another new Diwali sweet recipe called Moti Pak. We would have definitely tasted this sweet in the sweets shop, but I will teach you how to make this at home very easily with the required ingredients. Here I am going to take 2 cups of besan flour, 200 grams of unsweetened kova, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, I have taken pistachios, but you can take any nuts of your choice like almonds or cashews, almost like 2 tablespoons, and 5 tablespoons of cow ghee, 5 drops of orange food color, 300 grams of sugar. Usually we do bundi using bundi ladle. If you don't have bundi ladle, you can take an aluminium foil box. You can make tiny holes using safety pins and you can keep this ready to make tiny bundis. And some oil, almost like half a liter, for frying the bundi. At first, have taken 2 cups of besan flour into a glass bowl. Now let's add 5 drops of orange food color. This brings the instant Diwali vibes. Please ensure you use a first quality of food color when you give it for children or elders at home. And now I'm going to add half glass of water and I'm going to whisk this batter until smooth and thick. Take a whisk and keep whisking the besan flour, food color and water together. The batter should be just like a dosa batter consistency. Keep whisking until there are no lumps in the besan flour batter. Add some more water if you feel the batter is very thick. Please ensure, I am repeating again, it should be under a dosa batter consistency. Keep whisking until there are no lumps seen. You can see now it is smooth and there are no lumps. On the other hand, heat half liter of oil. Try to pour 1 or 2 drops of this besan flour batter. Now in the prepared aluminium cup, I am pouring the besan batter. I am going to keep tapping it on top of that hot oil so we can see tiny droplets of bundi is dropping onto the hot oil. Please fry this bundi under low flame. Please don't fry it under high flame. These bundis are really delicate, so it might turn brown if you use high flame while frying these. While we fry the bundis, on the other hand, I am keeping a saucepan, adding 300 grams of sugar and almost like 2 glasses of water. We are going to make 1 string consistency thick sugar syrup. Keep it under medium flame and let the sugar syrup boil. Now I am taking a skillet. We are going to make khoya layer. So to make the khova layer, I am adding almost like 2 tablespoons of sugar. Add little oil, water. I'm adding water basically to ensure the sugar doesn't get burnt and doesn't stick onto the pan. Add little bit of water so even the coa blends well. Now as the coa gets blended with the sugar, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of ghee. Stir it well, just like a thick sauce. At this time, I'm going to add half teaspoon of cardamom powder and turn off the stove. On the other hand, you can see the sugar syrup is thick and under one string consistency. I'm adding half teaspoon of cardamom powder into the sugar syrup. In a plate, I have kept all the fried bundis. Don't worry if you have lumps of this bundis, you can just crush it. You can see how crispy these things look. So cute and very easy to make using aluminum foil cup. Let's drop all these bundis into the sugar syrup and soak it for 5-10 minutes. Now let's add 4 tablespoons of ghee and we are going to stir it well. The flavor of sugar syrup, cardamom powder, ghee and the crispness of bundi. Just take it off from stove. I am taking a glass tray. I am going to layer this moti pak. First layer some bundis on the glass tray. Arrange it in a shape using some spoon. Press it tightly so the bundi sticks very well. I recommend you to grease this glass tray while you layer this bundi, so while cutting it doesn't stick to the bottom. The stickiness of the sugar syrup and the flavor of ghee instantly makes it look like a candy. Now add a layer of coa. Spread it across that first layer of bundi. We are going to layer this just like the typical cake layer. So once the coa is spread as a thick layer, I am going to add one more layer of bundi on the top and arrange it well. This recipe can be a bit tedious and run out to be messy, but the taste looks delicious. It is having an amazing taste. Finally, once you set it with a spoon, garnish it with some nuts of your choice. Set it for an hour and later you can cut it into pieces. The quantity I have said will come up to 6 pieces of moti pak. It's one amazing dish. You can make it at home during Diwali. Try this recipe at home and leave in your comments at the comment section below. Until then, happy Diwali and take care. Bye bye.